Let's give it up to Condor Ganja Man in the chat on his birthday. Connor, this one's for you. We're bringing this energy of Condor. Today, we're going to see Connor turn into this man.
Had a little bit of money, so the Lord did me good. Got all kind of shit. Got the glow sticks. I got the gotcha bag. Got the Hawaiian punch. Man, everybody won't holler at pop what you need. I got it. If I ain't got it, I can find it. You understand? I'm selling glow sticks. Glow sticks that go with the yeah. You know what I'm saying?
When we talk about crawfish, we talk about boiled crawfish, we talk about jambalaya, we talk about crawfish bread, we talk about crawfish pasta, crawfish etouffee, crawfish wrap, and crawfish jubilee.
Welcome to the Bombadcast.
What's going on, Bombad fam? We're coming in for a special discussion this evening. We got a special guest. We're going to be hyping up a few things. We're very excited here, and we're talking about Masayoshi Takanaka and Star Wars. I can't wait. I am Scotty Jarrow. I'm super excited to be here with y'all today. It's going to be a great stream. You'll be getting updates live, hopefully by Saturday and Sunday, of some pretty cool things happening in our world. I'm feeling good. Holy Thursday here. I'm off work tomorrow. Not so bad. That being said, I'm bringing my boy Jerry, the Cannon Junkie, Cable.
Wanna have you hear me? I wanna have you hear me say it.
Yeah, what up, boy?
Ooh, it's me, the junkie. Ooh. That's all I got.
That was good, G. That was good. Jerry,
there we go.
get this chat.
Scotty.
Everyone in the chat's going to freak out. Me and Jerry are going to be seeing
You?
each other
Me?
on Sunday. Sunday fun day, Easter together.
Easter,
that?
the death
Easter.
of our Lord, no resurrection of our Lord.
He's back.
Cheers.
Bombad's back. Here we go, watch listen. Bombad's back.
Whoa. It is risen indeed.
You taking a shot? Oh, shit.
Here we go.
All right, look
Hey.
in the chat. We put a poll up. We said, "Do you know the legendary Masayoshi Takanaka?" And I put one in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for
let me put
no,
mine.
or 3 for papaya. Papaya.
I'm gonna put mine in there. I'm just kidding.
Just put as many 3s as you want.
You know what? We'll go. I know of him, but you know what? It's a 2. It's a 2.
It's a 2. Anyway, happy to be here. It's not just me and my boy G. It's someone else really special. No, we're joined by someone that was a guest. He's been a guest like once a year. We need to have him back more often. He's one of our buddies. I went to Japan with him. We're talking about Trunt, DJ Truck, Trey, double, triple Labu Lux on crumble cookie matcha style, extra Dubai chocolate, light hard to Suzuki, let it glaze, T-Nap 2.0 studio, queef queef.
Harry son of fun. I
There he is. There's
You
Trey.
You forgot the Gluck Gluck sauce.
Oh,
Zonkey sauce.
Zonkey
Gluck
style.
Gluck.
What's
Gluck,
up,
Gluck, Gluck.
fellas? Excited
Looks-
to be here. Excited to
Interstellar
talk.
5555.
Oh my god.
Oh my God,
You better
Trey.
What's
Trey?
up? First things first, I would like to say happy birthday to Condor de Ganjaman. He turned 41 today. He looks great though. He looks great for 41. And have a Diet Coke on me, Condor.
You know its name?
Yeah, cheers to Condor.
What's up?
He's got different names. This is his name on this page. Conrathian 2789. Isn't that badass?
Whoa,
Hard to
Conrathian.
track him down.
Sounds like he's from Dune. What the
Dude,
hell?
Messiah. Conrad, there he is. Christ.
Yeah, dude, Connor's like the Dune book that they can't adapt because the Paul Atreides turns himself into a giant worm.
There we go.
Connor's like Paul.
He
mixed with
becomes the
Oprah.
god,
Yeah.
That's right.
like a
He is
god.
he is like a god. No, super happy to have you here, Trey. So for some context, everyone, obviously we're going to be talking about this throughout the entire discussion, but there's a reason why we're all here, and it's because on Saturday, I'm flying up to Chicago from Louisiana, and I'm going to be hanging out with Trey and Roach and Curtis, and then on Sunday I'll hang out with Jerry as well. So
Yeah, buddy.
That was Roach. pulling
Whoa.
up. He's ready.
that was Roach.
Revving
There we
those
go.
engines. Revving those engines to be
What is
ready.
happening? I've in all my time living here, which is now 6 months to the day, or 5 months to the day, that has never happened. And this guy just going on his motorcycle in circles.
I was telling you today, I think this Takanaka concert is the most excited I've ever seen you in your life. And I went to Japan with you, and I honestly think you are more excited to have the VIP Takanaka Chicago experience than you were to go into Japan.
Look, can I be real with you? This is the anniversary of my wedding. This should be my 3rd year wedding anniversary. So like
You
part
sure?
of me is like, yeah, it should be that Wednesday. So like part of me is
Wow.
like, I love the fact that like we're taking a time where would normally be very sad and like I can't believe I'm not with my person anymore. You know, like that should normally be like what my mood should be. But like to be able to like be excited for this concert, to see you, because a year ago, another thing we got to add to this, a year ago, Trey and I were prepping for Japan, and Bombad was too. And this is before the book came out and the panel and all that stuff. So it was a very hyped time. So in a weird way, I'm kind of channeling the energy from last year with like the midichlorian panel. I practiced it maybe 30 times before I did it. So like same thing as like I'm listening to all the Takanaka music. We wanted to do this stream tonight only because like a lot of people don't know this guy, and I'm not lying. I really do think this tour will make him blow up. Like I'm actually kind of convinced he could win some sort of like not a Grammy, but like some sort of like acknowledgement. Like, yes, this man. Hold on, wait. I hear it coming back around. Motorcycles come back around. This is not Japan. This wouldn't happen in Japan. So sorry, the motorcycle is like right out the window. But yeah, no, I'm thoroughly convinced like this man's gonna get so much traction that he'll have to come back and do another tour. But also, he might not. He's 73 years old. He still smokes. He is just an older guy, and he hasn't toured. He has not done a world tour in 41 years. So it's just so interesting. Well, I will talk to y'all about all that, but I want to hype up this trip. It's because we're all going to see each other. So that being said, it's happening again. Do y'all hear it?
It's funny
Now-
because the microphone like mutes it half the time. So you're like, can you guys hear it? And it's just silence. And then the other
Then-
It just makes you sound schizophrenic. Yeah.
you sound
Bloom. I can tell you, Bloom. It's good stuff. But you know what? We gotta glaze. I gotta glaze Trey. Can I glaze you, Trey?
Yeah.
Trey's an amazing host.
Yeah, go for it.
Trey's an
you.
amazing host. And Trey,
Second. I can second that.
amazing. So obviously we've been planning this trip. God, when did we buy these tickets? I think it was like
It was November.
November. So like obviously we had no plans other than going to the concert. So tying in Jerry was like for the last 3 weeks we got this planned, and
We
like
had the bullion.
Yes, we had to bully him a little bit.
I can't do anything without getting bullied. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's gonna be
small
quick
bean.
because like this feels like its own little trip again. You know what I mean? This feels like its own little trip to Japan.
You're here for like 5 days.
Yeah,
which is, I mean, that's a long time.
that was longer than I came over. No, I was the same length I came over the summer
the
too.
same length, but I mean, I like, I don't want to get too far ahead if you are going to explain, what you're doing on the trip. But I mean, we have Music Box, we have Chinatown, we have the baseball game, we have the planetarium, we have the concert, we have going to the Indiana sand dunes. We got to film some sort of like Dune 3, like fake trailer.
Yes.
Like, how do I get a worm costume? can you ride me?
I'm going on Amazon right now.
Go look for like some like random ducting or something.
Can I buy a worm costume and we get a sled and we ride down the dune and you're like Paul Atreides and then we have Chase singing like the Paul Atreides sound. Yeah, content.
Wait, Trey. Good news, Trey. Hold on, check this out.
Here we go.
It's going to cost us some money. I didn't see that part. Hold on. We'll split it. We'll split the cost. Me, you, Curtis. It looks a little bit like a penis. But
no.
So look, this will be Trey.
2-day shipping.
I'm happy to split that.
Who brings it home?
Okay, this is.
That has too many orifices.
Yeah, there's too many holes.
There should be only 2 for a worm, front and back. That's it.
I would love to see.
It's just an ass to mouth.
Oh, Trey. Trey.
No one knows what that means.
Whoa.
Only for women.
Only for women. Yeah, well, there's not many. You could be a caterpillar.
I'm a worm.
This one's a shitty worm. This is a tequila worm.
We can get it Saturday. We can ship it here.
This is ridiculous.
We get the ant.
Let's see if they have a dude.
We'll figure it out after the show.
Okay, yeah, that'll be something we lock in later. Dune worm. Let's just see what happens when I type in dune worm.
No, just get that caterpillar one, and then you can just
look at this, boys.
Oh my god,
that was
awful. Terrible bodysuit. So no, to kind of pivot off Trey there. Yeah, no, we've got a bunch of fun things planned. Obviously Trey is not the type to sit around unless we need to and like need to relax. Like we'll probably play some Mario Party at some point. We'll probably hang out and do that kind of thing at Trey's place.
Daft Punk DJ set.
Oh yes, we got a mix. We got a
Mall, the TV show.
That's right. Okay, and that's the other thing. So I wanted to tie that in. Obviously, the big thing we're doing, and I have the itinerary right here in front of us, is that Jerry comes in Easter. We're going to go to Chinatown. We're going to go to the planetarium and see a Pink Floyd show. Jerry has never listened, apparently, to the full Dark Side of the Moon. So I don't know if anyone else in the chat actually listened to it.
That's going to be an insane way to listen to Dark Side for the first time.
That was my first time. And in Baton Rouge, it was
crazy, dude.
It was amazing.
Did you see like a visual presentation along with the album?
So let me explain.
I wonder if it's the same one.
No, I know I looked up, it's an updated version. So
it's crazy.
Well, Chase and I's first time hearing it was then, and my dad took us there in 7th grade. It was like right after he left my mom. So it was like January of 2009. And so like I have a vivid memory of like, this is one of those ones that like, oh my God, Dad's on his own. This is kind of weird. What's this? What are these like? How do I navigate these kind of feelings and stuff?
So does your dad like Pink Floyd?
Yes. So my dad showed me Time. He showed me Another Brick in the Wall. He showed me all those, just the big ones. But I feel weird now because now I'm the guy that's going to be like, Jerry, here's an album that truly could
show it to your son. Yeah,
like,
I've seen. So when I worked at the movie theater, a movie theater like back in college and stuff, I saw we would do midnight movies, and I saw The Wall that way.
Oh wow!
And that really affected me. I loved it. I
don't like it.
Yeah,
you don't like it? I maybe want to shave my eyebrows.
Live at Pompeii is my favorite thing.
That one's a good one.
Okay,
it's a concert video.
I have it on DVD.
I bet I've heard, to answer Nathan's question, I know that I've heard tracks off of it, but I don't remember ever sitting down and just listening to it all the way through, much less having whatever the
Jerry
planetarium
is
is
kind
going
of
to do
like
to you.
our friend Curtis. I describe Curtis as an escaped defector of the state of Ohio.
Right.
Like I had him try like real ramen for the first time, and I introduced like yacht rock to him. You know, you can't shame Jerry for being a defector of Arkansas. He was in a bubble, and he has only experienced real life for a decade. And he's like Captain America when he comes back, and he has that list, and it's Nirvana, Star Wars.
I was gonna say every time Trey mentions something, I write it down in my notebook here.
He's like, worms. What are these?
Inflatable costumes, mini orifices. Yes. Okay.
My dad also likes Pink Floyd, and he likes Time a lot, so we've bonded over that song. But the planetarium experience is insane. I will not say anything else about it.
I can't wait.
I will say too that I even like I will appreciate the Curtis comparison because I love that man, and so I'll take that gladly.
We will probably see him on Sunday, right?
I'm excited. I was gonna say
no, you won't. He's going to Indiana for Easter.
Okay.
No,
but we'll be at Dong Po.
He's taking off work Monday, so maybe on Monday.
That's wonderful. Okay.
He's missing Dong Po though. I'm sure he's furiously typing in the comments.
He's panicking.
Curtis, come on, man.
Our boy right here. Love that dude. But one thing to note as well is it's gonna be cool to have Roach be with us. You know, we've all three hung out several times. We've also, you know, like we did Claire's wedding together. We've obviously done celebrations together. We'll do, you know, LA Operation Get Jay to LA in 2027. But and Curtis will be there too. But to like have a good bit of time together, just us three, and then my best friend's going to be in the mix too. And I'm pumped. Trey and Chase spent a lot of time together last year, and Jerry's only spent, I would say, probably one good hangout with Chase. So it's going to be, or two,
we were
probably
in Anaheim together. Like he got there. He got there the end of Anaheim.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
And then my wedding. So
it's gonna be fun. Saw Chase at the airport when we left Baton Rouge.
I did.
Yeah.
We hung out a little bit for
No. It was a little awkward. Yeah,
just a smidge.
But now we're close friends. I yelled at him after getting locked out of our hostel for an hour at 2 a.m. Really connects you with someone.
Oh man, it does. And like any of those experiences do. And like the benefit is Jerry and I will be sharing a bed as well in Chicago. That'll be kind of fun. A little queen bed.
Sultry.
I will say I want to give a shout out to our friend Nola Onsen, because I feel bad because we're all hanging out like a year anniversary of our trip to Japan, and like Nola is stuck in the shaft, like, you know, bricking ice cubes and putting them in IKEA stores. And I feel bad because I wish he was here, you know?
Yeah.
Noah, bring back to Pink Floyd. I wish you were here.
I know. Oh, that was good, Trey. I like that.
Noah. I have yet to meet the legend.
He's my favorite British man.
Infinitely better than Charlie and Jared. So just get excited about that.
Impressive.
Nola Onsen. Okay.
Outlawson. Nola Onsen, Outlawson, Noah Olsen.
You're gonna Noah Lawson?
No, there's like 5 more words.
Nola Lawson.
Nola Onsen. I'm not gonna say it.
Noel.
So
Nutella.
So let me explain this.
This is getting off the rails.
No, it's gonna go crazy. So just to kind of pivot back to it as well, to be able to, you know, be with all of you in this capacity, to be able to even hang out and just shoot the shit for, you know, at least 2 days together is going to be awesome. And there's a lot of other things to look forward to, but the one big one, which is why we're all here in the first place, is Maul. The fact that we're going to be able to see a premiere of a Star Wars show together is kind of a rare thing, if I'm going to be honest with you.
OLED.
On an OLED TV?
Not a potato computer.
Not a potato computer. Not off your flooded PS5. You will be watching it on a regular PS5.
We watched like a little bit of Andor at that hostel TV in
Yeah, that was weird.
Was that in Tokyo? Yeah, in Tokyo.
That was in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Shinjuku in particular.
That was strange.
We got a question from Eli
but
here.
Jared
Watch
might
it on the
have
Fire Stick Luna.
Jared might have to.
Jared might have to. Jared.
Yeah. Jared's watching it on Daily Motion.
Jared's PS5 was found with the Edmund Fitzgerald. Actually,
that's right near me. That's crazy.
No one knows how that happened, but it's in the middle of Lake Michigan.
So let's hype up Maul Shadow Lord. I know the one big thing with this show is going to be the fact that we get more hard off Whitwer, which is a deep cut. But the other important thing is the fact that we're getting a continuation of the Clone Wars yet again in a different way. We get the opposite of Bad Batch. You know, we're getting a continuation of what's going to be like the underbelly, dark-seated, you know, like the...
Am I correct in like this is like the first show that like truly follows a quote unquote villain? I know they kind of are making him like seem a little like a anti-hero, right? Am I wrong on that?
No. A Book of Boba Fett, but the thing with him, it was all about
more anti-hero.
Yes, to me. But Maul is still a villain. He's still going to try to corrupt people. He's just trying to make him more powerful.
This feels like, I guess, you know, I mean, the Acolyte, you know, had some pretty, you know, it was going to have like that. We're going to follow the villains, like the villain arc kind of a thing. But yeah, no, this feels like it's just really leaning hard into that, you know, and the noir and the cyberpunk kind of feel and things like that.
It's just going to be so beautifully done. And that's the part I seem to like. I get fixated on is like Bad Batch looked amazing. Clone Wars season 7 looked amazing. But this looks like just next level design. And it's intentional. I know the actual design choice is very intentional to make it look almost like a painting now. But if you look at where we were at in 2008 to 2026, I mean, it's like, it's insane. Like I wanted to pull up a clip that they have. Hold on. I know we're going to get probably some interesting character stuff. I know it was announced today, or it had been rumored or leaked or something today that we're going to get a second season, which is unbelievably exciting. The fact that they're already, you know, that's the one thing people forget. This stuff's animated a long time ago. Like this has been in the can for how long you think, Trey? How long do you think this has been locked and in the can? Had to be. Wow. So we're looking at 2022. Like before Mando season 3 even aired. Because like you got a lot to do, and they don't do it all, like they don't do it week to week. I mean, it's a huge process. And so the reason I'm saying that is because it's exciting that we're going to be getting a show like that's really fleshed out and pretty much finished, you know, with big character beats, and I'm sure it's going to be successful. I know my stepdad in particular, like all these guys that grew up like really wanting to have the Darth Maul of their fantasy are finally getting the Darth Maul of their fantasy, you know, which I think is going to be sick. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, I think it's cool. My like thing is that I've said over the last 10 years is that my favorite Star Wars is when it's animated. Like, I think Star Wars just kind of works best in animation. Maybe you don't have some of the constraints of live action. I'm not like, oh, I can tell this is in a small room or something with animation where it's beautiful. And Clone Wars was great. Bad Batch was great. And then my goated show, Star Wars Rebels, is great. So they don't miss, you know. I haven't seen Resistance. That's my only blind spot. Frankly, it's not really ugly, so I didn't see it, but I need to see it because I know it's probably good.
Yeah, I may be the only one. Did you watch all the way through it, Scott?
I finished it. Yeah, I like
that's it. That's what I started my YouTube career with, was talking about that show and everything.
I didn't know that.
It looks the cell shade. Yeah, no, my early Canon Junkie days was pretty much all like talking about why you shouldn't be sleeping on that show and stuff like
that.
But I mean, it's more like a slice of life than the other animated shows, right? But you know, it's the cell shaded version of that animation is just it's beautiful to look at. So
I remember when it aired on Disney XD, and the only way I would be able to watch it was on demand, because like
that was the whole experience, having the like Disney XD where you had to log in to the app or the website. It was like purple. It was like a purple and green website.
Yeah,
man.
Things were different.
I did that. Well, with Rebels, because they would drop the Rebels ones the day after. It wouldn't be the night of. It would be the day after. So I wouldn't watch Rebels on when it live aired on TV.
Oh, really?
The day after. Yeah.
No, I remember. I was a college recruiter when that was coming out. When some of that was coming out, and I remember in a school parking lot on my lunch, on my phone, watching the episode where Kanan and Ezra go back to the asteroid or something, or like he's going because going to the Jedi Temple after he used the dark side, right? On like one of those like potato websites. So it was like one of the like it was like the not free, it was the free and it shouldn't be website kind of thing. Just like me sitting there watching this like pirated copy of this thing.
Something.
Yeah. I was like, because I was like so hungry for it to come back at that time
on an iPhone 6, probably.
It was bad, bro. I think it was it might have been the one that the school gave me to use for work. I think. I don't know. I can't remember. We'll see. So
that's excellent. I just remember like when things would drop, it wasn't always good either. Like sometimes it would be in lower quality. Like it just didn't look as crisp as it would in the TV. And we just have such a weird standard now where like shows drop on Disney Plus at 12 a.m. now. Well, the animated shows for some reason.
So
I was gonna say I am bummed out about that one thing. Honest to God,
who's that for?
I
guess international people, but like I don't think Charlie actually wants to wake up at 6 a.m. and watch Maul.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna wait till the next morning to watch it. You know, when it drops on Tuesday.
I hate watching these shows in the morning because I'm not like ready for it. You know, it's like, okay, I gotta wake up.
I take it's gonna be 22 minutes each, like most of the shows are, and then you know, two drops, 40 minutes. I mean, that it's not gonna be too bad. But to be able to watch it with y'all is exciting. So we're gonna pull up a clip real quick. They just dropped this yesterday. So obviously, this show's marketing has been, I think, the most they've done in a long time. Like I don't remember Bad Batch getting this much of a round table, and then this, and then this.
I think it's because there's nothing else out right now.
That's probably the case. And the only thing coming out is Mando Grogu, and that'll be in the end of May. So like this is the thing that's going to hold us over as Star Wars fans at least until May the 4th. And that's when the Mando press tour kicks off. So the finale's on May the 4th, and then that press tour kicks off the following thing. So and you never know, they might do some crazy shit where they tie in this somehow to Mandalorian, because it's happened. I mean, I'll never forget watching Mando season 1 and seeing Grogu force heal Grief Karga, and then that same week I'm in theaters and I see Rey force heal on screen for the first time in a movie, a snake and Kylo Ren, and then you've got the same exact time Fallen Order dropping. Like it was like, I mean that to some that might have been when the bubble burst. That's when people are like, okay, Star Wars too much, But this show is going to be very exciting because we're going to get to see a side of the galaxy that we've always speculated on. They might even be using those scripts, Jerry, that we speculated on last year with Star Wars Underworld. So like, I'm sure they're going to work some of that in here as well. So let's check out this clip real quick, and then we can go on to some Takanaka after that. But this is getting me super hyped up. I watched this one earlier.
You have been replaced. I master the Force and the Force serves me. I master the Force and the Force serves me. I master the Force and the Force serves me. I master the Force and the Force serves me. I master the Force and the Force serves me. Shadow Lord Street.
That's gonna be badass.
Okay, it's my first time seeing this. Okay, and so now They have so now the dark side has their version of I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
Yeah,
Yep. But it is
interesting.
Yep, I love this one though. I mastered the Force. Let's see, hold on, what is it?
I master the Force and the Force serves me.
Master the Force and the Force.
It's the same exact rhythm. It's the same exact rhythm.
Oh man, this show's gonna kick ass.
It's like not to like make too much, like you get the Lord's Prayer, and then I think in the Luciferian Bible and stuff that Anton LaVey made, I think that he has an exact like a copy of it, but slightly different. So it's kind of like that mirror. Of the dark stuff,
okay,
you know, kind of thing is what it feels like to me.
That's wild. I mean, look at these shots, dude. You're right, Trey. I think Star Wars is the best when it's animated because there's truly no constraints. There's no like, you can't look at it and go, well, that didn't look believable. You know what I mean? Like there's none of those caveats that you kind of have to fall into, you know?
This is the best this has ever looked.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Like this is the best the Clone Wars animations ever looked.
I'm curious too, like how this series will tie into where we see Maul and Rebels.
Yes.
That's like a very random spot for him to be in, you know. Like I would assume that this show would probably end with him on Malachor.
God, one would only hope, man. I
would think too. Yeah,
I think you're right. And this is the trailer from 2 weeks ago, so we can watch this one as well. I'll turn the volume down a little bit.
Associated with several criminal organizations.
Just the journey of this character is kind of insane, you know.
So
to go from Phantom Menace to Clone Wars to Solo to Rebels, not in order, and then to Clone Wars again, and then this is like just kind of crazy.
Yes, and like and somehow he got more complex, whereas you see him in the Phantom Menace and you just
he's way more complex than the Phantom Menace.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just it's the buildup of like dead fan favorite. All what people had tattoos of this guy. Jerry would probably remember the best. This dude was everywhere.
He was everywhere. And people were just bitching for years after Phantom Menace came out that he got killed. Like, it's just like I had so many people, you know, even going to see Solo. I remember, I think one of my cousins, I went to see it like in Arkansas with my family, like after I had moved up and everything. We were visiting and we went to see it all together. And one of my cousins was like, so this is before the Phantom Menace is when this takes place. And I was like, well,
Han Solo, known 70-year-old man. And
I mean,
what?
I mean, pretty much. Yeah. Well, that guy also turned out to be a flat earther. So, you know, he wasn't really following anyway, I think so.
What's pretty cool though, to bring that in, I will still always say that Solo Maul moment was the biggest risk that Disney Star Wars has ever taken, ever. Like that was like,
that's a take.
Well, we're not going to hold your hand. Like you're just going to sit here. If you're not really aware of Clone Wars or Rebels, you might just sit here confused, buddy. And the crazy thing is I think you're right though, Trey, is that we're going to see him end up on Malachor, but we're definitely going to see him end up in this too. As they may even literally do a cut where they show Kira calling Maul and Maul sitting on that throne or wherever he's sitting with man spreading and captures the double-bladed blade. Like we could very well get the other side of that scene, which would be really freaking cool because by this point, I mean, he would hopefully still be in power. And what is Solo's technically 10 years before New Hope? Is that the number? I don't remember.
Is it 10? I thought it was
5.
Eli will be I know Eli will correct us.
It's 10 or more. I think.
Okay, so
I feel like
10 or more, and then Rebels. Okay, Solo is 10. I was right. So 10 years exactly. Oh, sorry. 10 years exactly. So then we have Rebels taking place 5 years before A New Hope, right? Is that the number? 5 years before A New Hope? Pretty
Rebels?
Sure that's it.
Yeah.
Rebels.
Yeah.
And then, so season 2 would probably be 3 years before A New Hope, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look. We've got the two writers for Epic Confrontations bitching at each other.
Whoa.
This is exciting. Maul shows up in Rebels 3B1. So we will have to, and then be amazing, and this show actually fills in that gap, which if they've got 3 seasons, which Connor just said they have 3 seasons in the works, then more than definitely we will get, so much more of this character, hopefully through Solo. And I mean, I'm going to click play on this just so we can watch the animation. This is the way it looks.
Just look at this, like, vista, though, like that vista that we were paused on even. That's what I like about the animation, too, is that it can be so epic.
Every frame is art.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you could take any frame. Like there were frames from the all of like Bad Batch. Anytime like they were like doing establishing shots of planets, like of the landscape, it was always breathtaking.
Yeah, like this shit is crazy. Oh my god.
It's also cool, Maul like having an apprentice to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. I don't know anything about this show, but it looks sick.
Well, to be able to watch it with y'all, with the one thing that all of these shows openers do is they always kind of recontextualize things. The biggest and best example was Bad Batch, where you saw Order 66 again, for the very first time, and you saw it from so many different perspectives. And then
are we going to see it again? You think at the beginning of this show? Do you think?
Probably not.
I don't think
we saw it. We saw it in Clone Wars.
I mean, I know we saw, but like, do you want to see his like ending perspective or something, like him landing or something? I guess
think
it won't
we've seen Order 66 enough times.
Yeah, it won't show 66. It won't show 66, probably.
What I'm saying is, I'm thinking there's going to be a cold open to this that's going to make Star Wars fans go crazy. Because I know a lot of our friends, which we didn't get invited to, which is so cool, got a press roundtable. Do you know if they got screenings as well, or do they just get interview questions? I'm not sure. I don't know if they saw any of. Okay, but, I'm only asking because when they do these shows launch, they always kind of launch with a big moment, and you're like, oh no way, like that. I didn't expect that. So that's what I'm assuming. They could have a pretty big Star Wars fan moment in this first episode that'll make us like stand up. Like they kind of do throw those at us with animation.
When this trailer debuted at Celebration, I was standing right outside the hall. So I heard the whole trailer, but I couldn't see it. And I was like, this sucks. like there's clearly some cool Darth Maul thing happening right across the wall for me, and I couldn't see it. You see the bootleg version. Yeah.
This is it. This is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm like 200 feet to the right.
My panel had just ended too.
Yeah,
It just ended. That's what it was.
Nova Onsen and I were wandering Chiba.
Look at that. Yeah, we've seen this full trailer already. Man. So weird. That was only a year ago. That was less than a year ago. This is the one thing we left Celebration really talking about. Remember when we left that Sunday, we were like some of the things we're most excited for? And most of us said the best reveals were, which I didn't see, you didn't see, was this. And then, of course, the Ahsoka 2 one that Trey and I saw together. That was amazing. The Ahsoka 2 concept art one. That was awesome. But yeah, this is I think the murmurings of this have been around for like at least 3 years. They have been saying Maul show for a while, or just the trades have. But to see it, finally come out, and we'll be together on Monday as friends to be able to watch this is just. It's going to be so sick, dude. It's going to be very exciting. Anyone else have noticed anything else but the Maul show? Anything in particular before we move up to our boy?
I don't know. I think we should move on to the guest of honor that I'm so excited to learn
about. The boys had their time. It's time for the men. It's time for Masayoshi Takanaka.
So let me explain the lore of this, just so we get some context. Okay. Because a lot of people in here are watching it, maybe Takanaka fans. One of the bigger Takanaka pages did share this. I love Takanaka on Instagram. They've got like 34,000 followers. Yeah, go look. They shared it. So
I followed them like yesterday.
So they shared it on their story, and we may have some Takanaka people tuning in. We might make some fans tonight. But let me give you some context about how I found this guy, and also it's going to help some audience members as well. Whenever I was in college, I started college August of 14. you could go and you had to go to a thing called the math lab. And then Chase and I went to it every day. Well, you had to go and log in your hours, and you had some guy walk around helping you if you got stuck on these stupid ass fractions in algebra. I was not a good math student. So I spent a lot of time there. And they would literally, you had to log these hours or it would deduct from your grade. You'd have to get like 4 hours in the math lab or 5 hours in the math lab per week, or they would actually, it would count towards your overall grade. I did not do well in these remedial math courses. So what I would do is it was a strict no phone policy. You just sit down, you had to put your phone, you'd have to put your face down. These guys would stop you from playing on your phone or even looking at, because you were on their time. You would be going with your grade. So what they allowed you to do though was have another browser open to listen to music. You could log into your Spotify right when you get there. You could log into Apple Music. Didn't exist at the time. It was still not a thing. The other one that was big was YouTube. And at that point, Apple Music, Spotify, none of them had international music on their platforms. No Universal Japan, no Universal China, no. Sometimes even like other really big European countries would not have their music on those streaming platforms. The only way you could find them was through YouTube recommendations. So here I am. Trey may have had a similar experience, but I found Vaporwave first. Then I found, which is an internet genre within itself. That's completely born of the internet. It's chopping music, sampling it, making it slower. Then I found City Pop. Well, I'm sorry. Then I found Future Funk, which is adjacent to Vaporwave. But what they do is they take City Pop music, they chop it up, speed it up, or slow it down, which then led me to City Pop, which I found the album Pacific that Mac DeMarco recommended on a video. So then I listened to All of Pacific, which is by Harumi Hanzano. And then I found Masayoshi Takanaka. And the only context I had of this guy, everything was in Japanese. The only thing I saw was, and I'll show you on screen, just this random Japanese man skydiving in the top right corner. That's the only context. So I'm looking at this album. Everything's in Japanese. I can't read a single thing. All I know is that I really love this music. And so it kind of gets buried in the back of my mind. And it shows up randomly. And then I started to see this guy's kind of blowing up in my generation, with our age of college kids. Because Trey, you started college in 2016, so you're really not far. And Jerry, you finished college when? In 2009?
It was a while. Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
We were all the first to have internet music that wasn't like strictly LimeWire or strictly, pirating things off Napster. Like YouTube became a source for music. And I don't know about you, but that was a good, like when you first got your first iPhone, they had the YouTube app. And like you can just play music on the YouTube app. And it was amazing. You can actually close your phone and that shit would still play. Now it's a premium you have to do. So just to give everyone context of that. So here I am, 20 years old, 19 years old, and I find this musician. He kind of goes back out of my mind. And then in 2019-ish, that's when I got like, we got our first house and like we're watching concerts in the living room like on Saturday mornings. And I forgot this guy shows up on my screen again and he's got, there's no image of it right here, but he's got a surfboard guitar. And I'm like, this is so cool, right? And I kind of fell back in love with him. I started following this guy and come to find out he like hasn't played America forever. And then, I show him to a lot of people. I remember the night of my wedding, my friend Stevie, musician friend of mine in high school, I was like, do you know this guy? He goes, oh, he's the surfboard guitar guy. Yeah. So literally the night of my wedding, we stood in the like Airbnb we were at and we watched like 25 minutes of this concert of him just being a great guitarist. And if I could describe the music for you, it's this really weird feeling of like nostalgia that you never experienced, That's just the sound of it. And I guess, Trey, can you speak to that for a second? I know I'm talking a lot.
No, yeah. I mean, so for me, my experience with Takanaka is you texting me being like, okay, I just bought a concert ticket. I need to get the ticket shipped to our hotel. What is the address of the hotel? What is the phone number? I'm like, what?
This is in Japan.
Like, I bought tickets for this random artist that I'm going to see in Tokyo the night that I do my panel. I'm like, okay, sick, man. And so you saw him and you went on your own adventure. And I thought that was awesome for you. And I think
it was on the playlist. He was on the playlist I gave you.
I think I listened to Takanaka probably the playlist, the the Shadow with his bike, the Apple Music playlist that you made.
Yes.
So I think I listened to that because, you know, our trip to Japan is one of the fundamental points of my life. Like, I will talk about it for the rest of my life. And so the playlist for that was important. And, you know, you're sort of like the music guru, which is funny. I was telling Jess, my fiance, today, I'm like, you know, I'm the person that recommends music to everyone in my life. And you're the one that recommends music to me, which is like, the hierarchy of power in our universe has changed. And so I listened to Takanaka before the Japan trip, and I like Takanaka. I'm like, okay, this is good vibes. I've been looking for an artist that like I can put on and I instantly feel serotonin, dopamine, like warm summer day. And then last summer, I live like a half mile from Lake Michigan. So I take my bike and I ride on Lakeshore Drive. I did make a Black Adam reference, Eli, pop up. So I ride my bike a lot on the lake, on Lakeshore Drive. It's amazing. Scotty's done it. It's one of my favorite things about living in Chicago.
It's the best.
And so last summer, I would, after I got back from Japan, I was sort of chasing that feeling of being there. And when I would ride like 15 miles on the lake, I would go down and I wouldn't listen to any music. I just wouldn't be in my surrounding and in my setting. And on the way back, I would put one AirPod in and listen to like Takanaka or Japanese city pop. And hearing those sounds like while on the water in the summertime is a feeling that I honestly can't really describe unless you've done it. It's like profound and it's just joy. Like I'm riding my bike smiling, and Takanaka is a part of that experience. So I listened to all of the albums, well, not all of the albums, but a lot of the albums. And I have a favorite song. It's Warm Summer Woman, the live version. I love that song. It's like, I hear it. I hear Tokyo Reggie. I hear Brazilian Skies. I hear, there's Disco B, right?
Yes, Disco B.
That was good. Like there's so many freaking Takanaka songs that I listen to, and that has been a core experience for me, is riding my bike on Lakeshore Drive, you know, feet away from the water, listening to this music. And it's just makes you happy. Like a lot of music, you know, there's emotions that come with it, happy, sad, everything in between. Takanaka is just happy. It's just happy. So if you're on a Saturday morning and you want to feel happy, you put on Takanaka. And there is no artist I've ever listened to that every one of their songs is just like, Scotty described it as like Rainbow Road before Rainbow Road. Like that is what it's like. It's amazing. It's Boss Coffee. It's Haruto Suzuki. It's Buck Luck. It's Funky. It's everything in between. So I love Takanaka, and I'm very happy to be seeing him with you. You sent me maybe 300 text messages yesterday. Most were about Takanaka. Let's see. It is okay. At this point tomorrow, I will be near Reckless Records to go wait outside for an hour to go buy Scotty some vinyls and to hopefully get a picture of Takanaka.
Yep.
So yeah,
that's the thing. But you understand it and you respect it because you know that it's the thing is, okay, let me just go back for a second. I love that you said that like it captured an experience in a moment for you. And obviously music is meant to do that. But the hardest thing with music is like, to me, lyrics. Lyrics can sometimes throw off the music itself, right? The lyrics to me will kind of change things for me where I'm like, okay, the lyrics are somber. Like Trey and I love Daft Punk. Some of our favorite Daft Punk songs are pretty sad songs. They just are, you know, like, I mean, you know, not Infinity Repeating. What's the other Instant Crush? That's a
Crush doing it right.
Sad song.
And like
I got stuck on Instant Crush for like a week,
Jerry likes Instant Crush. And just to interject here, I have been learning how to DJ, and Bad Bunny has been like a big part of my DJ stuff. And I'm so thankful to the Super Bowl because I didn't really listen to that much Bad Bunny. And like, dude, it does not matter if you can listen to the lyrics or not. You understand tone. Like human beings are complex. We are smart. it doesn't matter if you can know what they're saying. It's profound. Like,
yep.
I love hearing Bad Bunny lyrics translated to English because it's like so funny. It's like, yeah, all the women love me. I like all the women, but I never have a girlfriend. Like it's so funny. But like the beat, dude, and the sound, the sonic of it, it's amazing. And that's what Takanaka is. Like some of the songs, like he goes papaya, and he's some words. Some of his songs are in Spanish. Like he doesn't care. It's amazing. Highly recommend anyone listen on like a warm Saturday morning if you're going for a walk. It'll just make you happy.
It will. And the thing too is the big part of it is like this man, and that's what I was going to tie back into all this. We're in our 20s and 30s talking about this, right? This man, he's gone on the record saying like, all my fans for the longest time were people my age. It was people, you know, in people now that are in their 60s or 70s. But he was like,
isn't he 73 or something?
Yes. So he's now this man, because of YouTube, because of the internet, and because of how videos work and people hyping this guy up, has now got a rebirth. So this is his first world tour in 41 years. So he was in London for 2 nights, 2 sold out shows. And Trey and I did the math. We were looking at prices. In New York, his next show, which is I think it might be, it's not tonight, it's tomorrow night in New York. Might be Saturday night. All I know is the show in New York. I think he has two in New York.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
VIP. Trey and I paid $200 a piece for VIP front row, which we will be getting there like 2 hours early to ensure we're VIP front row the entire time. And I might even be that dick that pushes his way up to the front. I might. But we bought our tickets for $200 a piece. General admission was cheap. It was like $75 a piece or whatever.
It was $35.
They are selling now because this guy, and I firmly believe he's going to blow up after this tour. The VIP is selling right now for New York $2,500. That's insane. That's like a 1,000% markup, like 1,500% markup.
He's going nowhere. Though. He's going just LA, Chicago, New York.
That is it.
It's crazy.
5 stops, and then he goes to Australia, and he goes like the belt of Australia, and that's it. He's done. It's like a less than a month world tour. So when I saw him, it was me with a bunch of old Japanese guys, and I'll show you some pictures right here. I mean, here's images from when I saw him in April, the night of my panel.
You said it was really hot up there too.
Say that again, buddy.
You said it was really hot in there.
Oh, it was very uncomfortable. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. I don't know if AC is as intense as it is here in America, but in Japan it was warm. But look enough, it's a full band. They have 3 background singers, a percussionist. They got his guitar tech that sits next to him, which is so crazy. Then you've got a drummer. You've got 2 keyboardists. So like they do the full thing. I mean, they don't. Let me go to the next one. They don't cheap out. I mean, look, it is a ton of just older people. There was maybe a few close to our age.
I was talking to our friend Haruto, and he was telling me how Takanaka is not very big in Japan.
Isn't that crazy?
Like he's mostly an international, hit.
Yes. Here's the big one, Trey. I'm gonna cry when I hear this one.
Which one is this?
This is O Tengo Suerte. Uses the talk box.
Dude, it's like Peter Frampton.
Yep. But this is his shtick. He's kind of got like a Jimmy Buffett thing where like his fans are loyal fans. They all kind of get it. They all bring like little light up sticks and dance the entire time, and it's very fun, And the weird thing now is like he goes out and he's like, I can't believe the crowd doesn't stop roaring the entire time. And you can hear it at this concert. And Japanese concerts from what I've seen from Takanaka shows on the internet. And of course the concert I went and attended, it's all very in sync. They all clap on time. They all like do hand motions in time, but no one's like singing or losing their mind. And all the footage that have come out from this one concert, this one tour is like people singing the melody, people singing the counter melody, people singing the lyrics, and the crowd, the energy is like like in people like swaying with the music. Like look how uniform this is. Everyone's standing in their seats or sitting, but it's just so cute. It's so different. Yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Oh
his whole aesthetic too is insane.
Yes.
Like it's not just music with him too. It's like a larger thing.
It's just so happy. So this is like the biggest one. This is the one that'll like totally change your mood. And he loves little gimmicks. Like he'll like take a little thing that he launches into the crowd. He does stuff like that all the time. Yeah, I mean it's just such a god tier experience. And like I had a long day already, and I was really emotional just watching this in general. But to be front row and center, after hyping it up, and I've been listening to his entire discography, it's going to be amazing. So there's a reason why we brought him up in the first place, is that on his 1978 album, Brazilian Skies, he did a cover of the Star Wars theme that we're going to play right here for y'all. So that was the whole point of it, is like and I couldn't find a single interview of him like glazing Star Wars in the 70s. I mean, not that I could even communicate with this man, but I would love to be able to ask him like, well, did you like the movies? Have you seen the movies, the new ones or anything? And he probably, I don't know if he would say yes, but on this album, which is one of his bigger albums, it's such a cool image. I'll find it real quick. I think it actually, no, it's not on the thumbnail, but
yeah.
Jerry, are you enjoying this? Be honest.
No. So the first time I ever heard of Takanaka was last year when you guys were preparing for, well, honestly, it was when you were in Japan and you were like, I'm going to this concert. I don't remember, at least maybe you were like mentioning him before.
Okay. I may have.
So and again, I think the only little bits of his, and I am intrigued because now again, you went to Japan last year and I got really into anime. Basically the same thing, No, but it's because I've been listening to a lot more J-pop and like J-rock and stuff, like different things that like songs that are at the beginning of like maybe some of the shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's led me to other music and everything like that. And this intrigues me. And the way that you guys have sold it tonight to me, just the pure serotonin, honestly, I'm 100% sold. I'm probably going to get a few of these or try to get some songs at least put on my playlist for Chicago.
I've got an Apple Music playlist of his last set list that when I saw him, and I'd sent it to Haruto today. I was like, because Haruto, you're going to love this. So like, this man's born and raised in Japan. You know what I mean? Like he didn't grow up listening to it. And today out of nowhere, we have a group chat with Haruto, and you'll probably text me the same exact thing Sunday whenever you're driving over if you end up listening to it. Out of nowhere, he sends an image of Blue Lagoon, which I think might be in this live performance. We can find that one. And he says, wow, this is banger. How didn't I know this? And I was like, dang. And so everyone in the chat's like, Haruto, yes, dude, yes. No way.
Noah loves him too.
Yeah, Noah loves him too. And
Haruto,
he goes, truly. Haruto says, I can't wait to see you dancing to these tunes in Chicago. And then, of course, we're all glazing Haruto because we love him so much. And then later, he sends more songs. He's like, this is fantastic. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I'm like, oh no, he said Brazilian Skies. Oh my God. I'm like, that's this album. And I said, let me give you the best one. And I sent him that and he hearted the message. But like, I mean, it's like, what time would it be there right now, Jay? 14 hours from now?
It's 14, yeah. So it would 11 a.m.
Yeah, 11. So he might even be at his job, like jamming to some freaking Takanaka. But this is the album cover that I'm referring to. And if anyone wants any recommendations on albums, this one's amazing. The photo, the record itself, Trey is going to be hooking me up with a couple of vinyl records from him. And like, it's just so iconic in terms of looks and feel. And it's been parodied now. Like people have done like Mario versions of it. And I don't know, it's It's Brazilian Miku. It's like it's kind of iconic internet wise. And
Wow.
obviously, here's the infamous surfboard guitar, which I know sounds silly, but that's kind of like the thing people post that like makes him kind of special in who he is. He is touring with this guitar for the first time. It's only been a Japanese thing. So he's bringing this guitar out for the tour. And the one thing he is not touring with this time around is this song. So that picture in 1978, Star Wars blew up not just in America, but around the world. And obviously they had the disco version of the Star Wars theme. They had the disco version of the Cantina theme. There was a bunch of different people that like made Star Wars covers. Bill Murray on SNL, you know, how does it go, Jerry? It's
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars, right?
Yes.
That's the one. It's like the lounge singer version of it.
So this is like pre-holiday special. Like Star Wars was just everywhere. And obviously we're the product of, you know, what the prequels were and everything now too. So this, I was listening to this album for the first time, like, God, must have been like 10 years ago. And I literally heard this. I'm like, this is insane. So here's a live version on the 40th anniversary. No, yeah, the 40th anniversary of this album. And he does the Star Wars theme. And it has all the little motifs in it. And it's so good. Y'all are going to love it. So this is a good way to gauge his vibe right here. Samba.
Star Wars Samba.
Hi, Bloom.
Hey. Oh, good night, Bloom. This is already not starting off the way I thought it would.
Nope, just wait. All the same musicians he still plays with now.
You mentioned Jimmy Buffett. I am getting Jimmy Buffett vibes right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Like a Mario Kart map song.
Yes.
A little bit.
Kind of Bombadcasty too, which is crazy because
I love that I feel like a lot of J-pop does feel like it is just like that Mario kind of music a little bit sometimes.
And like,
you know, there's different styles that they choose.
This goes for I'll talk afterwards.
No, you can talk, Trey.
Well, I have like a minute to talk.
Okay.
I'll
wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
Do they even do like all the little motifs?
Right?
I think Koji Kondo did use a lot of Takanaka as inspiration for Mario music.
I appreciate this film. That slide is incredible.
So then they do a little
I
breakdown.
am so much more impressed by this than someone just playing the theme. Right?
It's their own version of it. This part's great right here. They even do the. That's sick.
Holy shit! Is this on one of his albums, or is it just a live thing?
On Brilliant Sky. No, this is on Brilliant Sky. It's still on Apple Music. You can listen to it.
I wonder if we could get him to stay Bombad.
Bring a sign.
You should try. You should absolutely try. So good, man.
So happy.
I want to see his tie better. What's on his tie?
God damn. I love when musicians can just rip. Hey, listen to that. He like makes it his own thing.
No, his suit is fantastic.
Did y'all hear what he just played? Holy shit, I never noticed that. You got to be
go back
really
a little bit.
listening.
Go back a little bit.
You're going to notice it, Jerry, now that I pointed it out. Just think other John Williams. Holy shit. Eli may have noticed it. Probably. I can't see. He's going to skip back to his solo. Right here. It's going to be right after this. You're right here, I think. Oh no! After this next little solo part, it's a melody. You hear what it was?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Close Encounters.
No yeah, Close Encounters was in there.
Oh, he's fucking awesome.
That's great.
Dude. And look at the drummer. Still same drummer on this tour too. God. So wait,
day-to-day coverage.
this plays in a lot.
Super
Shut the hell up. This plays in a lot to what we're gonna bring up next. Trey texted me about it, and I don't want to give it away to Trey, but at his most recent concert last night, he did a cover of the Indiana Jones theme out of nowhere.
No way.
Literally out of nowhere. Oh, God.
Lose my goddamn mind.
Was it? I don't know if it was during this. Hold on.
Yeah.
It was during this one?
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone put a comment on there exactly where it happened. But he just
It was in London. What do you mean?
No, I didn't know. I'm trying to see the exact. This is an 8-minute video. I don't want to watch the full thing, but at one point he like goes into it.
The first video in this thing you pulled up was only 1 minute.
Oh, this is from one day ago. Oh, this is Reuters. That's crazy.
If you pull up the Instagram, it was on Instagram.
Okay, it's on Instagram. I'll do that real quick.
But what I was gonna say while you're looking that up is like Takanaka, like kind of his like Japanese city pop in the 80s and stuff sort of ties into like I assume is your favorite artist, is my favorite artist, Hiroshi Nagai, who is a Japanese. He started creating album covers for city pop like albums. My phone lock screen is Hiroshi Nagai. When Scotty and I went to Japan, I'll find the photo. I had that lock screen, and we ran into one of Hiroshi's works in the wild. That was pretty amazing. So like Takanaka sort of plays into that. It's like this whole appreciation for Japanese art. Here's me with my phone lock screen, and then we found the same.
Let me pull it up so you can see it. It was
crazy.
insane. We were in a random shopping mall, and it was an exact print of that stuff.
Oh wow!
How insane is that, man?
That's wild.
I didn't buy it because it was like $400, but
we couldn't have done it. We had to
Hiroshi Nagai, like Scotty and I just both like we didn't even talk about it. We just realized that we both had the same artist wallpaper. So I have a different wallpaper from him for each month. Each season. This is my fall Hiroshi wallpaper. So I got stuff for every season.
So I'm trying to find the exact reel you sent me. Was it in our group chat?
I think it was a story.
Oh, that was it. You said he said you played the fucking Indiana Jones theme. Hold on. It might be in this gallery post. No, it's not. Damn it. Hold on. It might be on the story still.
You might have to catch it. Next week.
I would. Oh, look, here we go. Found it. Oh my God. I'm glad we have this recorded now. Wait a second. Give me a moment. I got to find it. I'm going to find a way to share it. Oh, this is so cool. So like, for anyone that has not listened to it, I can curate a playlist for people that just want to be exposed to Takanaka, because I can speak, with my whole heart and say it's a musician that truly changed my life. And like, there's so much more we can go into. There's so many concerts we can talk about, but we'll be front and center seeing this shit with Chase on Tuesday. So here's the I got the volume turned up. Let me know if y'all can hear it, but here is him doing the Indiana Jones theme. Oh, the second clip. Hold on. Oh, no. It's the second clip of this post. Let me go to this post. Oh, it's when they have it edited.
Oh man,
you're gonna freak out.
How crazy! Oh man, the crowd going insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, obviously, look, 136,000 followers, and they posted our video. They posted our
You,
thing
me, and Nola Onsen follow it.
Yes, that's it. Look at us. Isn't that incredible? But I mean, you can just you can just see right here like how he is as a person. He's really goofy. He's really
Are you ready?
Yes.
Takanaka?
Yes.
Here we go. So, I say go. You walk. Okay? What song are you listening to?
Brazilian Skies.
And I'll say, you're Takanaka. You say, yes. And then walk this all the way. Like this.
Isn't that crazy?
And then stop.
Loves like he's got the translator right there. Like he loves American culture. Obviously loves beach culture.
The top left one is the exact video. Go and show it now. Left.
Oh right, yeah, this one.
No. Down.
This...
Left. Yes.
That one.
Oh wait. Oh,
I think it's this one. Hold on. I think it's.
What song are you listening to?
Brazilian Skies.
You're Takanaka.
Yes.
Thank you.
What a legend. Oh, I watched an interview with him earlier. That was so cool. I mean, this is him literally working out and reading music as he worked out for the surfboard guitar.
What's interesting is like I told people that I was going to this show and they were like, "Oh, you got tickets." Like I've tried to get tickets to that. And it's everyone's like under 26. So it's yeah, he is big with the youth.
It's the weirdest thing. Like, I mean, you just never would have thought. Look at this shit, man. So
it's crazy.
Sick. I don't know.
Awesome.
I'm just excited the fact that we can bond over him right here and hopefully spread the word. Honestly, I know it sounds silly, but like I would want nothing more for this man to blow up. And like one of his best songs to me personally is a song. He did a concept album called The Rainbow Goblins, which is an old story. And what he did was every painting he had in front of him, he wrote a song based on the painting. So like in the book. And so he did a live performance of it and it was so legit. Okay, let's see. We got maybe I can actually put it in here. I can do that. I can try doing that real quick. But this is the last song of the album. He will probably play this during his set. There's a solo in this that's so unbelievably good. I mean, it's actually mind-blowing. Let me see. You Can Never Come to This Place, I think is the name of the song. And it's all, yes. Oh my God. Jesus. What a cool title, number one. But it's all instrumental. A lot of it's instrumental. They have very few lyrics in his songs. I don't want to help answering questions. Thank you.
NBA.
He did a big concept album where he like had the art behind him and this is in the 80s. And he's just shredding over, this beautiful music. His guitar, he's bringing this guitar on tour. It's the Rainbow Goblin guitar. He's got glitter in his hair. He's got his hair was dyed for this one show. He's just the shit, man. This is the part. I will probably sob watching this.
It's crazy too because we're like so close to the stage, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
You could potentially just get his sweat on you. You know,
You won the Takanaka war.
Look at this dude. But like, there's a thing to be said, and this is the guitarist thing, and we're gonna wrap with this. When you like a guitarist, like you mostly identify with the guitar solo itself, and then the finesse of that person. Eddie Van Halen's my favorite guitarist of all time. I love Jimmy Page. I love St. Vincent. There's so many that I love, but a lot of them aren't truly guitar-driven melodic music. You know, it's like lyrics, you know, a singer, you know, sometimes different solos, but Takanaka just takes the cake for like soulful guitar playing.
Is he your favorite, or is Van Halen?
Guys, Eddie Van Halen's my all-time favorite, like on a personal level. But in terms of like probably the most what I consider the most soulful guitarist of all time, it's got to be Masayoshi Takanaka. I mean, it's just
it's incredible. He and David Gilmour for me.
Oh God, it's so good, dude. It's just David. Yeah, that's another soulful guitar player. You know, just unbelievably in touch with like what works musically, and the same with Takanaka. Like he's totally in it. Okay, let me trying to get this playlist for Brady. Hold on. But yeah, no, I'm glad we exposed it to you, Jerry. I'm gonna text you the same exact playlist as well. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on.
I was gonna say I need that playlist. I need it because I'm gonna try to pump that into my speakers this weekend. Okay,
yeah, right. You're gonna
I'm gonna Takanaka pill my kid. You know.
Oh man. Okay, here we go. Let me go. This is the exact set list I saw. I haven't told anyone else this. I'm telling it to y'all right now for the first time. I've done a full discography listen through. I've got like 3 more albums before I'm done. And I have a chronological favorites album. And it's 174 songs. So it's chronologically speaking, that is the full everything I like that he's ever put out all in one big playlist. See if this works, Brady. Damn it, it's not copying and pasting. Hold on. Anyway, to wrap this up, I love y'all guys. I can't wait to see y'all. It's going to be an amazing weekend to be able just to hang out and visit and chill and be able to talk about this shit in person. It's just, I don't know. I'm very thankful that we could pull this together, and it's going to be a really fun time. I don't know about y'all, but I'm thrilled. I'm so excited.
It feels unreal. Yeah.
It's going to be good. It's going to be very special. All right, I put it in the chat. You should be able to copy and paste it. Hopefully, it might even actually link it on YouTube. So just click on that, Brady, and that's the set list I saw in Japan. And I can make like Takanaka for Noobs playlist and get you the same exact thing. But anyway, yeah, I'll do that. A little bit tonight. Anyone else want to say anything before we sign out and call it a day and start packing?
It's gonna be a really fun few days. I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow morning going to the pop-up shop. Hopefully it's good. Thankfully, my fiance has a work off tomorrow for Easter. Shout out Jesus. Jesus is a Takanaka fan, canonically.
Raise the roof. Yeah.
Jesus and Kondo de Kanjaman are.
Jesus has a cross guitar, actually, like the surfboard. You know.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to Wicker Park tomorrow. Hopefully get Scotty his stuff. I'm gonna line up an hour before and then see the boys I'll see Chase and Scotty on Saturday, and then I'll see Paul, aka Jerry, on Sunday. Gonna go to Chinatown. Gonna go to Pink Floyd. Oh. It's a very awesome day.
It's gonna be great.
And then Monday we have Malt. So
yeah,
and then Monday night baseball game for $13.
Shout out, by the way, to Trey, because Trey is always a planner, and Trey and I mesh so well when it comes to that shit. So I don't know. I love looking forward to all this, and thank you, Laser Bowl. Thank you everyone that joined tonight. It's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be great. Curtis, we'll see you soon too, dude.
Curtis is our chauffeur.
Yes, Curtis would be our chauffeur. We could finally do Lakeshore Drive instead of being stuck by NASCAR like we did last time. That's so stupid. We were so excited. We're like, we're gonna listen to City Pop and drive around Lakeshore Drive, and then the second we get there, we're gridlocked for like 45 minutes, like literally barely moved.
There was literally NASCAR on Lakeshore Drive in like July 4th of 2025. Freaking Frankie Muniz driving Michael Jordan's car around.
Oh my God! Yeah, so
Laserbolt Kids. I live on Lakeshore Drive.
Wow, Laserbolt. So Laserbolt's he's always in Kin stuff on the Blathering, and Laserbolt is one of the few like Brady that like bled into Bombad.
Laserbolt, and your address.
Well, hold on. Laserbolt in Chicago or Grand Rapids? Because I thought you were from Grand Rapids. I thought not to blow you up.
Oh, Ludington, Michigan.
Ludington. Okay, like I say. There's a lot of Lakeshore drives over here too, by the way.
Oh, well, that would make sense. Oh no, did Trey freeze? Trey, you froze for a second. I'm sorry.
There's a thunderstorm happening right now. So
it's over here too.
Yeah.
Trey and I experience the same weather most times.
Of course, the one podcast I'm on every year, I get a rainstorm that clouds my Wi-Fi.
Not very.
He's in Michigan. Okay.
Yes.
Lame.
And Laserbolt lives in a forest. That's the lore as well. Okay, Trey, you get the privilege to end the show. Oh, by the way, no stream next week. I thought, no joke, if we could record a quick review of Maul Shadow Lord, like just off the phone on Monday, like 10 minutes, maybe even less than that, like we could do one of those and just drop it for everyone watching now. But the following week, for 4 weeks straight, leading up to May 4th, we will have the one and only Joe Organa on for Bombad Mall Rides. So
I got my Joe Organa shirt on tonight too.
No way. Let's get that
I'm surprised you didn't notice that. Look at this.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Little Joey.
Meow.
You know?
Meow.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah. Looking forward to that, y'all. Joe Organa is going to be great. And of course, Trey gets the privilege. Shout out to Takanaka. Trey, what do we got to do, baby?
Did you say something?
What do you got to do, Trey? What do we do? How do we sign off these shows, Trey?
Oh, stay Bombad. My Wi-Fi is going out. There's a thunderstorm. I might have a PS5 tomorrow.
No, your
PS5!
No,
put an umbrella over your PS5, Trey.
No, my it was on the app.
Oh. You have to suspend a tarp below your ceiling, but above the.
Paul, give me your Zonkcast wizardry. Put a spell over my PS5, Paul, please. Put some Gluck Like Haruto Suzuki Light Bombadcast Light Dubai chocolate. Make it
be dry. Be dry, my child. PS5.
Be dry PS5.
You drive
and
PS5.
Stay Bombad!
Did you say impossible? Pasquale? Only kidding, Chucky. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share. What is it?
Pasquale?
It's a dream about a world when nobody is poor or sick or hungry.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make come true.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
As I point up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind.
I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? Alzheimer's disregard, a broken bottle top,
and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. And that's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and
a little bit.
Happy birthday, Condor Ganja Man!
Ganja Man! Everybody! Ganja Man!